back again, once again. Playing begins. Yes, sir. So it's settled. The Lakers matchup, Minnesota Timberwolves for the first round. So, pretty exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be um interesting. But looking forward to this matchup. But that's gonna be on. We're still. It's Tuesday, so their first game isn't until Wednesday. I mean until Saturday, April 19th. That's when the official playoffs begin. Right now is the play-in. Today, the play-in tournament begins. Now, who's gonna uh, start the whole thing? Atlanta Hawks at Orlando Magic at 4:30 p.m. tonight. Shout out Atlanta Hawks. Shout out Georgia. My shout out my cousins, Eric, Alan, Pepe, Saul, Uriel, Angel, the twins, Vanessa. So shout out my cousins. Shout out Atlanta. Shout out the Atlanta Hawks, and hopefully they get it done. It's gonna be tough though, cause Orlando Magic has Paulo Banchero. But Trey Young, he's listed as probable, so he's more likely than not gonna play. But he's kind of undersized. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on offense, he's a killer, but teams is gonna pick on him on defense. So it's gonna be tough for the Hawks. And it's in Orlando, so it's gonna be tough for the Hawks. I mean, Trey Young is gonna have to play out of his mind to even have a chance. Um, and the winner of this game becomes a seventh seed, and their reward is playing the Celtics in the first round. So, shout out Atlanta Hawks, and shout out Georgia over there, my cousins, and hopefully the Hawks can can get the dub and send the Magic to the. So remember, if the whoever loses from here is still not out of the playoffs. If the Hawks lose or the Magic lose, they're not out of the playoffs. The winner of this becomes a seventh seed. The loser then has to play the winner of 9 and 10. Uh, and then that one, the winner of that becomes the eighth seed. I know it's a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, 11:59. Another game today at 7, Memphis Grizzlies, Golden State Warriors. And I think the Warriors are going to take it. I mean, Memphis is. It's not the same team as when they faced the Lakers a few years back in the playoffs. They were really John Moran, Jaren Jackson. They had what's that guy named Dylan Brooks. Yeah, I mean that was a good little squad. They're not the same team. They still got Jaren Jackson and John Moran though, but Golden State Warriors just got Jimmy Butler, playoff Butler. So I see at Golden State, yeah, I see the Golden State getting that seventh seed tonight and playing the Rockets in the first round, which is gonna favor the Golden State Warriors. So those are the only two playing games today. The seventh seeds are playing. The seventh and eighth seeds are playing today. Tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. it's the Heat and the Bulls for that seventh seed, I believe. Let me make sure I'm correct because the standings are still let's see. Yeah, so the Heat at Chicago tomorrow for that seventh seed, and the winner will play the loser of Hawks Magic for the eighth seed. I know it's confusing, but the plan is only Tuesday to Friday, and then Saturday the official playoffs begin. The first round of the playoffs begin, but and then tomorrow as well, Dallas Mavericks at Sacramento Kings, and I think that's a good one. That's a good one. The Kings have been playing great. They beat the Cavs the past few weeks. They've been playing really really good. Dallas has the names, so Dallas has Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Gafford is back, Lively the third is back. Um, they're missing Kyrie though, and it's in Sacramento. I don't know, man. I think the Kings are gonna take them. The Mavericks are real good, man. It's just that they need a playmaker. They need a shot creator, and they just don't have it. Dinwiddie kind of takes on that role, but it's not the same as Kyrie, obviously. They had 19 turnovers against the Lakers, and Sacramento doesn't have De'Aaron Fox, but they got DeMar DeRozan now, and Zach LaVine. DeMontis is still there. In Sacramento, my gut says Kings, but it's hard to bet against Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis can have a monster game. He can have a 40-point, 20 rebound game, and that changes everything. I want to say Sacto though. It's tough. I don't know. Shoot, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna say Dallas. Dallas is gonna win it. Anthony Davis is just. It still depends on Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis is an Anthony Davis that is 40-20 rebound, Mavericks is gonna take it. But that's the question. It's like it's like a toss up. What Anthony Davis is gonna show up? He's gonna have to show up. Kyrie's not there. He has to know this is on him. So I think he will. I think he'll show up, and I may be mistaken, but I think he'll show up, and Mavericks will eliminate the Kings in Sacramento. But we're gonna see. We're gonna definitely see for sure. And then the on the 18th, that's when the 8th seeded game are taking place. So on Friday, that's when the 8th seeded team. What does it say here? Friday, April 18th. Yeah, that's when yeah, on Friday that's when the 8th seed is decided. Right, that's when the winner of 9-10 plays the loser of 7-8, and that's when the 8th seed is decided. So we're gonna see. That's a little preview right there. I don't want to make this video too long. Just excited, but I just wanted to give my picks. What I think. Like I said, I hope the Hawks win. Hawks win. It's gonna be tough. Paolo Banchero, the Magic in Orlando is gonna be tough. I think the Warriors take the Grizzlies and get the 7th seed. Heat Bulls in Chicago. Kobe White, man, they just have players that. But the Heat are the Heat, though. The Heat are very grindy, but so are the Bulls. Bulls, Heat. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna have to say Bulls. Even though I think Miami Heat have the names. They have Adebayo, Tyler Hero. They have the more notable names, but in Chicago, Kobe White. I think the Bulls. It's gonna be a good game though. Heat Bulls, but I think the Bulls. Mavericks Kings. I'm gonna say Mavs. I'm gonna say AD. AD comes to play and it's a wrap. But we're gonna see. We're gonna definitely see. Stay tuned for the rest of the week. We're gonna get Brian soon, and stay tuned for that. But 2 great games today. Hawks at Orlando, Grizzlies at Warriors. So excited to see those 2. And then the Celtics and the Rockets, just waiting to see who they gonna play. They just waiting to see who they gonna play tonight. Who they gonna be their matchup? Because the Lakers already got their matchup. The minute Ant Edwards, Gobert, Rando versus Luka, LeBron, and AR. That's gonna be it right there. I'll do a little preview of that, of our matchups on Friday, and go from there. But just wanted to get on here and say it has officially begun. The play-in tournament is here finally. Playoff basketball, because it's really, there's high stakes, right? There's not really playoffs, but it's like teams. If you want to make the playoffs, you're gonna show up to these games, and it's gonna feel like a playoff atmosphere because you can get eliminated for sure, or it can really you know, yeah, you can get eliminated. So it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be good matchups, good basketball, starting tonight and all the way through Friday, and then the playoffs officially begin Saturday. So we're gonna see. We hopefully we're in for a treat of basketball. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Lakers forever.